Hi everyone! Have you heard? Messi left PSG training early and is asking to return to Barcelona. Come on, leave your thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get the show on the pitch. Erling Haaland has been named Champions League Player of the Week. The forward of Manchester City scored 5 goals against RB Leipzig. Cristiano Ronaldo has been called up to the Portugal squad for the upcoming Euro 2024 qualifying matches this month. The last time Pep Guardiola faced Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinals, his side ended up winning the tournament. Pedri has been ruled out of Sunday's El Clasico against Real Madrid. The Barcelona midfielder felt discomfort during training, as reports. The Spaniard has already missed more than a month due to damage to the muscles of his right thigh. Diego Simeone coaching Argentina? At Atletico, he has everything and more. But hey, I think he also has the illusion of leading his country, Atletico midfielder Rodrigo de Paul revealed. AC Milan have never lost against Italian opposition in the European fixtures since 1993. Crystal Palace have sacked the team's head coach, Patrick Vieira, according to the club's official website. It's a good, challenging draw. If we win the title at the end, nobody can say we were lucky. We already had a tough group stage, then PSG, and now City. Bayern Munich manager Julian Nagelsmann noted at his press conference. Juventus are interested in Villarreal midfielder Jeremy Pino and are preparing an irrefutable offer. Olympique Marseille will make Ruslan Malinovsky's loan from Atalanta permanent, RMC Sport understands. The condition of the obligatory purchase was the Olympians' non-relegation from Liga 1. 11 match weeks before the end of the season, they guaranteed themselves a place in the top flight for the next campaign. Man United are yet to win against Sevilla in European competition, drawing 1 and losing 1 in the Champions League last 16 in 2017-18 and losing in the Europa League semi-final in 2020. Inter Milan could acquire RB Salzburg defender Omar Solet to replace Milan Skriniar, who will join PSG in the summer. Real Madrid, the feeling is excitement. I've said we will try to win the Champions League, and that's the same for the other 7 clubs in the draw, I'm sure. The Mirror quoted Chelsea head coach Graham Potter as saying. João Cancelo has been allowed to be involved in a clash against Manchester City in the Champions League quarterfinals. According to Goal, there is no clause in the agreement between Bayern and City that would prevent the Portuguese from playing against the citizens in the European tournaments. Photos of Real Madrid's rumored new third kit for next season have appeared online. AS Roma made it to the 10th place in the UEFA club ranking, the highest spot the Yellow and Reds have reached in their entire history. Brighton and Hove Albion have extended the contract with midfielder Solly March. The Englishman's new deal is valid until June 2026, with an option to extend it for a further 12 months. Atlético Paranaense wonderkid Vitor Roque is set to reject all approaches except Barcelona. The Brazilian dreams of playing only for Blaugrana, the RMC Sport reports. Borussia Dortmund are the only Bundesliga side still unbeaten in the league in 2023, having 8 wins and 1 draw in 9 match weeks. Sporting CP goalkeeper Antonio Adan has been named the Europa League Player of the Week. The Spaniard made 7 saves during the duel against Arsenal and saved 1 shot during the penalty shootout. Southampton, Brighton and Leicester will race for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain after he leaves Liverpool as a free agent at the end of the season, according to Football Insider. Chelsea owner Todd Boehly is set to buy shares in French outfit Strasbourg and is closing in on a deal. Inter Milan defender Robin Gosens has completed his Bachelor of Science in Psychology. RB Leipzig, Midtjylland, and Anderlecht are keeping tabs on 17-year-old Nigeria youth defender Benjamin Frederick, Fabrizio Romano has revealed. Qatar's Sheikh Yassim bin Hamad Al Thani is willing to overpay for Manchester United with a figure close to £6 billion, although he was not going to offer more than $5.5 billion earlier on. Juventus are unlikely to trigger the buy option in Leandro Paredes' loan deal from PSG. The footballer will return to Paris as soon as the loan expires, Matteo Moretto told. Barca has always been the club of my dreams, and therefore, I hope to be able to continue there for many more years, Frankie de Jong stated. British billionaire Jim Ratcliffe visited Old Trafford for talks about a potential sale. He will compete with Qatari investors. I know that Leo and the board discuss a lot about Leo to be here next season. I repeat, it's the will of each other. Messi's happy here. PSG head coach Christophe Galtier assured. Real Madrid will consider recruiting Romelu Lukaku following his return to Chelsea from his loan spell at Inter Milan, according to Fichajes. And now let's have a look at the results of Friday's fixtures in major European leagues. Moving on to the main news of the release. Kylian Mbappe has decided to spend one more season at PSG, as the striker wants to finish his current agreement with the Red and Blues. The Olympics play a decisive factor for the Frenchman, especially since the competition will be held in his homeland. Mbappe plans to represent his national team, win a gold medal, and only then leave France on a high note. Insider Matteo Moretto has shared updates regarding the transfer saga of Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid are preparing the first official bid for a midfielder, but at the same time, Manchester City board expresses confidence in Bellingham eventually choosing their sporting project. Nevertheless, Jude's family hopes that the boy will pursue his career path in Liverpool, although the footballer himself is now tempered by prospects of playing in a Real Madrid jersey. A shocking scandal. PSG forward Lionel Messi left the team's training ground without permission on Tuesday, RMC Sport notified. Reports note the Argentine not liking the 2-on-2 exercise the head coach Christophe Galtier asked him to perform. The manager tried to stop Messi, but Leo refused to return to training and went home. As the newspaper L'Equipe explains, in fact, the attacker has been forced to interrupt the session after feeling discomfort in his adductor. Lionel's father and agent, Jorge Messi, also shrugs off rumors regarding his conflict with Galtier. However, Foot Mercato claims a quarrel actually happened between the two, while Messi's teammates were unpleasantly surprised when Pulga suddenly walked off from training. Lionel no longer wants to perform for PSG and is going to return to Barcelona. He's in regular contact with Xavi and wants to play under his tutelage. Despite all financial struggles, Barcelona will attempt to do their best to re-sign their legend. Juventus attacking midfielder Federico Chiesa is on the radar of Barcelona. If Calcio Mercato is to be believed, in order to sign the Italian, Xavi Hernandez, the head coach of the Catalans, is even ready to get rid of Ousmane Dembélé and Ferran Torres. If the Blaugrana sell the Frenchman and the Spaniard, it'll be easier for them to land European champion Chiesa, who's valued at 60 million euros by Transfermarkt. Napoli midfielder Khvicha Kvaratskhelia has emerged as a transfer target for Newcastle United. The Magpies realize they do not have many chances to conclude this deal, as Manchester City, Chelsea, PSG, and Real Madrid are also ready to battle for the Georgian star. However, Newcastle are still hoping to sign the player this summer if they can finish in the Champions League zone based on the current Premier League table results. Napoli, in turn, intend to seal Kvaratskelia's renewal, though Khvicha expects a clause on his possible buyout for a fixed amount to be included in the new agreement. Lights of huge demand are shown on another Napoli leader, forward Victor Osimhen. The Parthenopeans do not want to part ways with the Nigerian in the summer transfer window, but will wait for offers worth 140 to 150 million euros. Only such figures can convince the Italian side for further actions. Interested parties include Manchester United, Chelsea, Manchester City, and PSG. Real Madrid have reached an agreement with Benzema over a contract extension, while still looking for a striker to boost their roster. The Merengues are monitoring the course of events surrounding Tottenham Hotspur star Harry Kane. Spurs have been hinting at Kane being offered a new, improved deal for weeks, but official talks are yet to begin. Anyway, Real Madrid are confident that the Lily Whites president Daniel Levy will agree to sell the team's captain aboard solely to avoid losing him as a free agent in 2024, when the Englishman's deal comes to an end. If Tottenham keep resisting to the last, Los Blancos will wait until January to open talks in advance to reach an agreement with Harry before the summer transfer window kicks in. Folks, we've launched a channel with 10-minute recaps of movies and series. A very convenient format to say the least. Here's a recent recap of the mystical South Korean thriller. If you are a movie fan too, be sure to click on the link in front of you. Thanks for watching, and see you in a bit!